Absolutely love this city, love playing here. It's always been a great organization, so it feels awesome to be back in this city and then see a lot of the same faces. I mean, even with you guys and people in the organization and security, just there's so many of the same faces that I remember, my last year in 17, so it's awesome to be back, part of that.
How did this play out, and what was the process of getting you back to Cincinnati and kind of the expected role for you here in Cincinnati?
Yeah, it was a call from my agent and just said we're going up for a workout and there's a chance you can get signed. So, and then listen, like I told Zach and the rest of the coaches, I'm here to help. And I told Joe the same thing, here to help whatever way possible. If that's getting defense ready, if that's ever helping, having an extra set of eyes on the sidelines, whatever it is. So I'm here to support him and the rest of the guys, and just, it's awesome to be a part of this organization again.
How much did your relationship with Ryan and Pitch, you think, play a role in you returning here? Because there's a lot of new faces, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it, had something to do with it for sure. But hopefully me being able to throw and show that I, played at a high level this past season in the spring, and that I can still play at a high level and play well and distribute the ball around. So I'd like to think that has something to do with it.
It's been so long now. What have you noticed from the outside looking in, the Bengals drafting Joe Burrow, what they've done the last couple of years? What has it been like watching that play out?
Well, I think just, experiencing the stadium the other night, seeing the passion that the city has, evolved into. And, for a while there with the struggles that we had, it at times felt like it was more of a baseball city than football. And now it's, that atmosphere reminded me of the playoff game against Pittsburgh, just running out and feeling the atmosphere. So that was special.
Did you ever think you'd be back in this locker room again?
Listen, this league, I've come to not expect anything. So you just roll with it, and whatever happens, happens. But like I said, I'm blessed and thankful to be back, part of this organization. I've always, held this organization up high, and it's always been a special place for not only me but my family.
What was the feeling like when you walked in for the first time for that workout?
I mean, other than the entrance looks the same, but going around the facility, seeing all the new stuff and the money they've put into this into the stadium is awesome. And I was telling some of the younger guys and even Joe and them, like, you don't realize how nice they have it, because the weight room or the cafeteria used to be the weight room back when I was first drafted, and the players' lounge was the kitchen where we cooked on burners. So it's definitely changed, and it's awesome to see.
Not many guys left.
No.
Did you notice that? Might need some name tags?
Yeah, I think about the only one that was here was Mix and TB during my time. So I think that's it.
Josh?
Who?
Two-pound, maybe.
Was he here? Yeah, maybe my last year. Josh, I think, was here. But
Did that surprise you, or is it just business in the league?
no, that's being in the league 8 years. You understand, it's a evolving door that people are going to go and come, and that's just part of the business. So
I'm sorry. So what do you think of the training room?
I think all of it's it's awesome. It's great to see them, win, and then what winning brings. Putting money into it and making the place nicer. It's special to see.
What have the past few years been like for you? You obviously had the knee injury in Atlanta. You make your way back, you dominate in the XFL, and now you're back in the league.
Just a journey. Everybody's journey is different. So, listen, I've just enjoyed being back in the game of football. Tearing my ACL, that was the first time I'd ever been out from an injury my whole career since I started football at the age of 3. So, but it also brought a new passion and love for football for me, being out and then spending time with my kids and figuring out, what's important to me and being a part of that. And then, like I said, creating a new love for football and having my kids be able to watch me. So I think it put a new fire in me, and something that I'm thankful for, even though it was a setback.
So you mentioned that playoff game against Pittsburgh. How often do you think about that game and what might have been had the defense held out?
Yeah. Listen, that's football, right? Yeah, you never know where your career would have gone if we win that game, and first playoff win since '91 and all that. So, but I don't live life off of what ifs. Listen, I truly believe God's got a plan for everything. Everything happens for a reason. So, I've been blessed. There's a lot of people that can't say they've 9 years in the league now. So, I've been blessed to play this game for a long time, and just thankful to still be playing.
What are your first impressions of Joe? I'm sure you don't know him really well yet.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I told him when I first got here, it's been awesome to watch him progress over the years and watch him play. And he's quiet, but still, like, us getting to know each other and joke with him and stuff. So he's been awesome to work with. I wouldn't expect anything else.
I think a lot of people watched your story as you were talking about how you wanted to lace them up and see your kids or have your kids watch you play. What was Monday night like now that you're back with the team that they've probably seen photos, videos of, things like that?
Yeah, it's awesome. More than anything, I think my boys Monday were more worried about Dad not being there to coach them for flag football for the first time in 2 years. So they were worried about how the offense was going to go and were they going to win their game. So good thing is my oldest played well, quarterback, and they had a big win. So that was awesome to hear when I come back into the locker room from a great win out there. So I was excited and they were excited.
What kind of flag football coach are you?
We're there to win, but we're not out there for participation trophies. But listen, it's first and second graders, and it's just been fun. I have fun being blessed to coach my boys, and and made a good living to where I can do that and be around them in all their sports. So I've had a lot of fun.